We've got the Wiz Comics #1 or #2 technically. But I feel like this is one of the highest graded copies I've seen come up of this book. Usually when I see this, it's like a 2 or a 3. Yeah, but let's see. What did I know I priced out the Wiz Comics. So its prior record was 288. I had it going for 195 because I've seen every other. I feel like every time I see that book come up, it's been going down. Like the desire for it's been down, but it's up. It's tied its record. It's sitting at 288 right now. I mean, it's just. I'm pretty impressed with the sales right now. Now, I've talked about that before when I've done recaps after the fact for these auctions, that this does not mean that like comic market is back or everything is strong. Like this is a very specific market. I mean, this is the high-end market. Just like you've got this comment here from Thomas Palmer. These early sales are a testament to the strength of the high-end comic market. Every market is not the same. I mean, I've seen that even with my sales, like for my comic book sales, I have seen a decrease in certain areas of the market and I've seen an increase in others. Like I feel like I've seen an increase in sales in the lower end raws, and I've seen a decrease in sales in the kind of like the mid price point type books, like 1,000 to 5,000 type books. But the books that are like 500 and below, especially raws, I've been seeing an increase in sales. But we can see here, like at the high end, and this is very high end. Everything, not everything. I can't say everything, but a lot of the books are doing extremely well. The Wiz Comics #1 ended up closing at 288, which ties its prior record. We have now I'll say this one also really surprised me. The first Alan Scott Green Lantern, All-American 16 and a 3.5 restored. And this one had trimmed edges. I thought that the trimming and everything was going to hurt this book. It did not. Like, did not at all. 63,000. I had this one going for 40 grand. I had it going for 40,000 and 63, over 50% above. I mean, just again, like consistent, strong sales today so far. Now, one of the really interesting ones, I had somebody comment in one of my prior videos about it, that a book that I should check. And so I just figured I'd talk about it in the live stream. It's this one. This one is sitting real interesting right now on the bid. Somebody really wanted that. It looks like they want the first appearance of Vandal Savage. So it's a 7.5 Green Lantern #10. It is currently sitting at, what is it? 27,600. So if we jump over to Green Lantern #10, and, sometimes people just, if you've got enough money and you don't want to wait, you pay what you pay, I guess. And, that's what happens, especially with rare books. And like this one, like a 7.5 sold last October for 6,700. And, like a 5.0, 2,600, 3.5, 22.8. I mean, we had a 9.2 Crippen in 2020, sold for 6,600. This is a 27,600. Like, it's not White Pages. It's not top of census. I don't know. that one I don't understand. If somebody can explain, like, I don't know, is there some like Randall Savage, or what is it? Vandal Savage? I think Vandal Savage. Yeah. Vandal Savage hype out there, like something that's going to be popping up in the Superman movie or something, because I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand that price on that book. But yeah, I feel like that's going to be hopefully you want to keep it for a long time on that one. I didn't price anything in here we've got the Vandal Savage. I didn't price anything in the Green Lantern books. The Green Lantern run just doesn't interest me all that much. I like the idea of like the first appearance, like the All-American 16. But other than that, for the Golden Age Green Lantern, it's not a huge appeal to me. But haven't gotten any more bids yet. I'll be surprised if another bid comes in for that one, because 27,600 is a serious number for that book. Well, actually, this is actually one of the books I was really interested in watching, the Adventure Comics #38, because I had find that one. See if I want to bid on it, because it's the Cosmic Airplane pedigree, and I'm not going to say what I had my estimate on. I don't know. I don't know if I want to bid on it or not, but I I sold I had the Cosmic Airplane pedigree is my favorite named pedigree. I just think it's a really cool, fun name. And I had a Catman 28 from the Cosmic Airplane pedigree, which is an LB Cole cover, and I sold it earlier this year. And so I've been looking at, trying to find another Cosmic Airplane pedigree book to add to the collection. But yeah, so this is just when I see them come up for sale, I'm watching those. Same thing as like Okajima pedigrees. I'm always watching the Okajima pedigrees. All right, it went over my estimate, so I had it going for $8,000, and it's already at 8,400. So there's somebody else that is also interested in getting a Cosmic Airplane pedigree book. But yeah, you don't see these early adventure comics all that often. I mean, 1939, like right around Action 1. So man, this one is still going. I think it's, what is that now? 10,300. So doing pretty well right now. Now, Adventure Comics 40. This book has been super hot lately. Now let's see. I had this book. Its prior record was 53,155. I had it going for 48,000. Sitting a little below that right now. I wouldn't be surprised if it pulls in a couple more bids. Like the Sandman covers, these Sandman books have been doing extremely well. I mean, you saw that with the Adventure Comics 42 that sold earlier in this auction, where it went for $50,000 for the 8.0. So, I mean, I think if somebody, okay, we got a couple more bids. So we're up at 48 now. Let's see. What did I say I had that at? Yeah, I had it at 48. So it's sitting right at what my estimate was now. So we'll see how that closes out. Oh, we've got the cap too. All right. I gotta pay attention for a second here. So the cap 2. I know what I think it's going to go for, and then maybe I'll bid on it. All right. So, all right. It's sitting at 10,800 right now. Do I want to bid on this? I don't know. It's getting away. It's a nice looking book. It is a nice looking 5.0. The centerfold's detached, but you can get like I mean, I've seen an 8.5 with a detached centerfold. Typically what I see is a 7 as the top. It's getting right up around where all right. So I had the cap 2 going for 14, and it's sitting at 13.2 right now. So it's really right in line. Wow. This one's actually doing pretty good. I'm impressed with this cap 2 sale. 12 cent. Will it get to 20K? I mean, it's close. I mean, it's right there. It's at 19.2 right now. It just needs one more full bid. So you can see here, if we get one more bid, the bid is 17,000, but the actual sales price is that 17,000 plus 20%, which is 20,400. But regardless, I mean, it's sitting at 19.2. I had this going for 14. I will say the CBCS label did not hurt that book. And there we go. Now we broke 20. So over 20. We'll see if it gets any more. That is a very impressive sale. What did it go for? It ended up going for 20,400. Really solid sale. I'm impressed with that one. I don't know how many CBCS books are in this auction. There aren't many. This feels really low. 8.5, sitting at 13.2. What did I have this one going for? Captain America number 5. I had it going for 19.2. All right, it's gotten a couple more bids. So it's at 15,600 right now. But man, it's a nice looking copy too. I mean, an 8.5. This is that first Stan Lee work and on like a comic book story. But yeah, like colors are really, really nice. And what is it? For clarity, I do own a copy of this book as well. But yeah, this is a very solid looking copy of that book. Like colors are popping on that one. Let's see, 22,800. Nice. All right. I'm happy with that sale. So let's see. Its record too. Its prior record was 19,200, and that one went for 22,800. So new record for the Cap 5. All right. Tech 29. Shoot, I wanted to watch that one. Got to jump back real quick. Let's see what this one's going to go for. What did it end up selling for? 31,200. I had it going for 28. nice sale. It's a brittle page copy too. 2.0 brittle pages, 31,200. It's actually my favorite Detective Comics. Well, no, second favorite Detective Comics cover. My favorite is 31. My second favorite is 29. I think it's just such a cool cover. I think it's much better than 27. I mean, 27 is the first appearance, so that's obviously the important thing with that one. But I think 29 is a better cover. This is the one I'm really interested to see how this book does. This Detective Comics 69, because it's a double cover, which is, some people care about it, some people don't. I think double covers are pretty cool. I like that. That's a cool type of manufacturing defect. But the exterior cover is a 5.5. Interior cover is a 7.5. In my original video, I said I thought it would still break 20. I think the 7.5 had a sale. Let's see. 7.5, I think, had a record of 36,000, but then it had a more recent sale of like 23 or 24. I thought that I had priced this one when I went back and I priced it at 20. It's already over that though. We're at 19, which is really, now we're at 24,000, 26,000. So it's doing pretty good. We'll see how it, here I can pull up Detective Comics number 69. So we got Detective Comics number 69. I mean, arguably the best Joker cover. I mean, I used to like this one a lot more. I don't know. I've gotten into other books, but I still think it's the best Joker cover that's out there. So a 7.5. Yeah. Last sale was 23,500. The record was 36,000. But I had it going. I said in that prior video, I said I thought it'd go over 20. My estimate after I went back, I said 20. And so 26,400. So a very respectable sale for that book. But yeah, this is the, you can see here, double cover, first cover 5.5, interior cover 7.5. So if you have multiple covers, and I'll caveat, because there's somebody who commented on the video, and I'll comment on that in a second. But if you have multiple covers, barring something else, you get the highest grade of, the grade you get is the highest graded cover. And so this is one of the tricky things with that I feel like people maybe don't understand. It's funny, my brother commented on about it to me recently. That people don't understand that don't make videos, and is that you can't say everything in a video all the time, because the videos become long and boring and like lectures and that kind of stuff. So you can't say absolutely everything. But the tricky part is, if you don't say everything, there's always people that want to try to like correct you in the comments. It's just one of the challenges with making content. And so one of the things, like I said in the video, was I was like, you get the grade of the highest graded cover. And the comment was like, oh, but if there's, interior damage or like page quality differences, like, yes, I understand that it doesn't mean that, like, if you had an incomplete book, you get the grade of the highest graded cover. Like there's some things that you just have to hope that the audience is aware of, or can make that extra little leap when you're talking. And so, yes, if the page quality is brittle, the highest grade you can get with a brittle page book is a 3.5. If the page quality is slightly brittle, the highest grade you can get with slightly brittle is a 6.5. So it's like, yes, if this book had slightly brittle pages, you could not get a 7.5. You get a 6.5, even if the cover was a 7.5. And if it had brittle pages, the highest you get is 3.5. It was missing the centerfold, you would get a 0.5, regardless of there being multiple covers. And so, yes, there's little things like that where it's like you're always battling on, like, how much information do you say in the video to try to avoid getting the like correction type comments, and how much do you give out there to like try to give people as much useful information as possible. But yes, when you are grading a double cover, barring something else, interior damage or whatever, the grade you get is the highest graded cover. The 168.80 went for 37,200, which is what it was at. So it means it didn't get any bids in the live. But I had it going for 35, so it beat that estimate, but it went below its record of 38.4. The 5.5 I had going for 16,500. It went for 16,200, so pretty much right in line. Its prior record was 15,100, so a new record for a 5.5. And so didn't hit my estimate quite, just, I mean, like a percent off or like 2% off. But very solid sale for that book. See if there are any other cool books that sold here that they may have missed. Oh yes, because I also own I have a 1.0 Detective Comics 28. I was interested in this one, and so a 3.5 second appearance of Batman went for 26,400. I had this one going for 25,000, and its prior record was 15,600. So new record for Detective Comics 28, and beat my estimate by $1,400. And this one, mine is a universal and has a very minor amount of color touch on cover. This one has very minor amount of color touch and very minor amount of glue. So that's one of those things. If you're not aware, you do see this in the Golden Age more often than anywhere else. You can have it in the Silver Age too, though, and probably modern, I'm guessing. But if the glue isn't doing anything, you don't get a purple label for that. And I don't know what the threshold is for very minor amount. So I don't know how they make the decision that this very minor amount doesn't, count against the universal, but that is one other thing that you can come across, especially in the Golden Age, because people do ask about that a lot. Like, did CGC make a mistake or something? Was it supposed to be restored? And the answer is no, that was intentional. And it's just, there are certain thresholds and things that allow you to still get a universal. Oh, wow. I did not expect that. $60,000 for Marvel Mystery 46. I was not expecting that at all. Its prior record was 45,600. I thought it was going to do 39,000. I thought it was going to drop because it had come up for sale a few times and it jumped. Wow. That is just strong sales today. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. I think it's the same book too. I mean, I doubt there's many of them. 43 and then 30005. No, it's a different copy. That's really newly graded. Let's see. Let's see when that one was graded. Probably this year. Maybe late last year. Yeah. Graded this year, April. But wow, yeah, 60,000. That is an impressive number.